There we go. That's a bit better. Right, let's get out on track and see what we can do. What car are we going with? So tonight I've just running with a public open lobby for the minute. If we get a load of PSR people in, I may well change, but at the moment I just want to try and get a good number of people on track and just have some interesting, decent races. It might not be overly friendly, it might be a bit elbows out, could even be a bit dirty at times. Who knows who knows who we're going to get in, but I thought we'd just give it a go. And yeah, it's been a difficult few days here, so I just want to have a nice, just sort of hill race in the evening. It's also very, very, very hot. I don't know how much weight I lost last night. I was sweating like crazy. My shirt was wringing wet by the time I finished. So I've not got my racing socks on. I've got swimming shorts on and a shirt. And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if I lose the shirt shortly. So yeah, it's just very, very, very hot. I want to race tonight, I want to stream tonight because I've only got tonight and then tomorrow, which is my birthday stream, and then I'm going to be away for a couple of weeks. So I do want to try and let's get a last stream in if I can. So that is what I've decided to do tonight, and we'll just see how we go. We're going to start this one at 12:30. There's only going to be a few of us in. You know, we'll see what happens. I'm on half an hour early because Jo is out at the moment, and I don't know what's going to happen when she comes back. So I've got a bit of free time just to jump on at the moment. When she comes back in, and I don't know when that might be, then she might need me. In which case, I will then be shutting down the stream disappearing to support what's going on at the moment. But I'm not going to go into any more of that right now. David is just saying you might have to retire from the race. I can't read the rest. Oh, in the middle. I might have to retire from the race. Got an emergency plumber en route to your place. Oh dear. It's nothing serious. It's nothing serious. It's all kicking off today. Everybody I've talked to has got problems and things going on. My youngest is flying back from Greece this evening, so we've still got Marley. She was supposed to be here now. They were sitting on the tarmac in this little Greek island, and a Greek fighter came in, landed on the runway on an emergency landing. It looks like it was a gear up landing, and it caught fire, and now they had all the fire brigade over there, you know, foam everywhere, the runway's been shut and there's only one runway on the island. So there's 300 passengers that have all been, well, supposed to be getting into holiday accommodation, but they're still in the airport. And like I said, they were supposed to have flown back and be at mine now. So they've been stuck in the airport, I don't know, since probably before lunchtime. And lots of people complaining about this and that, and making life very difficult for the airlines. But there's nothing the airlines can do, especially if the fighter jet has come in gear up, which it looks like to me from the photographs. Then it could have damaged the runway or anything. So all very, very interesting. All very interesting. He replaced a part on the toilet earlier, now leaking. Oh man. Hopefully he's just not tightened something up, or he's just done what I often do and over tightened an olive or something. Hopefully it'll be something very, very quick and easy. A little bit of PTFE tape, that works wonders. But hopefully you'll find something. Right, Mad Mikey, me, David and Solano. That is the sum total of the people in this one at the moment. Only 4 of us. And as I said, I'm just taking it as it comes tonight. I am just out to enjoy myself, to take it easy and just chill and have a little bit of fun. Right, so I am in the BMW. We know the BMW is slow. I thought I might just, where I can, just stick with BMWs tonight. If we do any GR2 stuff, that could be a bit difficult. We need a GR2 BMW in this game, you know? Whoa! Heavily into the wall there while I was not really paying attention. Mikey back in his Audi, where he belongs. No more Elantra. Although I did see somebody was in the Elantra. David looks like he's in the Supra behind me, from what I can see. You already see that Mike is opening up a massive amount, just going away from me down this long straight, and the Supra catching too, just showing how slow the BMW is. I didn't feel I was particularly slow out of that corner, but yeah, the BMW GR1 car, the new hypercar, is slow. The BMW M4 is slow. The BMW M6 is good though. We do like that BMW M6. So there you see, look, I've got a better run out of that corner than David. I've got a slipstream and he's still driving away from me. That's how slow this car is. Everybody I talk to says that this car is slow. And they're not wrong. Unless it's just some way that needs to be driven that I haven't quite mastered yet, and other people haven't mastered. Or, mind you, it's not going to help if you play ping pong with the walls, is it? With the walls is never going to help anybody. Mikey's even given up. Look, he's dropped behind to have a bit of a battle. He was that far in front and running away. Whoa! Right, you haven't even got any grip on the exit there. That's a GR4 car. Shouldn't go around like that. I'm just out. I'm out just pressing front tonight. So Salento out front, David second. I seem to be third. Where's Mikey? David, go and catch the leader. Go and catch the leader. Don't wait for me, mate. Go and give Solano a run for his money. Go on, Mikey. Go and get the leader. Jack Kobe could win in this. Then I guess Jack Kobe can win in anything. How Jack is. I've reached out to him a couple of times, but I'm not hearing anything back at the moment, so I'm hoping he's okay. I know people are on holiday and all that malarkey at the moment. Right, careful through here. I'm expecting that Mike and David to run away, but I want them to catch up with Solano. I've got 3 laps to do it. I don't know how far behind they are. David is 1.3 ahead of me at the moment and going away, 1.4 now. And Solano is 6.8, so I imagine he's probably a good 4 or 5 seconds down the road. That's a lot to make up. An awful lot to make up. But those guys are going well. Let's see what they can do. Right, so 50 on the brakes, down into 4th. Try and pick up that throttle as soon as we can. Way through here. Wondering with the BMW, should I be changing up early? Somebody said on the BMW changing up is good. Too deep. Hoonigan's in. Just doing little short races tonight. Looks like they're catching up the front there, you know. Don't think I'm going to be joining the party anytime soon, but oh, Matt Mikey looks like he's got Solano. Whether Solano's had a problem, if not, Mikey and David have had a brilliant run. I'm still 5 seconds behind. I'm wondering whether Solano's had a bit of an incident, you know. So it is a Swiss sandwich with a Swiss guy in the middle at the moment, flanked by 2 Gr.x. David find a way through? That is the question now. Oh, he's going for it. He's got through. Both of them were so far behind, they've made loads of time up. Suddenly Solano finds himself in 3rd place. Say him, it could be a lady. They find themselves in 3rd place. We're way off the back down here in 4th at the moment. We are going faster, which is typical for me. We now jump into a new combo. Mind you, I am not got my normal racing socks on, so I'm not pushing the brake pedals quite as hard as I should do, and I can feel the brake pedal quite a lot more than I can usually. I might have to put them on shortly so I can get a more comfy feel on the brakes. But for the minute, I just wanted them off. My feet are so hot. I hope that those of you that are in the UK are looking after yourselves, you're staying hydrated and Keeping yourself well. Also, no gloves tonight. Reminds me I must send an email back to Logitech. They want me to get back to them with the details of my RS wheel hub and stuff like that. It looks like I can't get a new screw stroke bolt from Logitech, so I've got to try and source my own from somewhere, so I'm going to do that when we get back from Europe. And then the other thing I will do is I will do a video on that, and once I've managed to get a screw and I know where I can get one from and ties and everything else, so that will be a video that I will be doing when I come back. In the meantime, those of you that are running a Logitech E Pro wheel, in particular with the RS hub, then please remember to check your screws at the back of your flappy paddles. Mine came loose and then one just completely sheared off, which was not good, but there we go. Right, I'm not going to worry about replays at all tonight. Mad Mikey was your winner, a 142.047. David in second with a 143.539. Salento, in third with a 145.631, and I came in fourth. Right, that just leads me to say, Mikey, give me a combo. Also, in the YouTube chat, if you want to see us run a combo, then please let me know. Please shout it out and we will run it. PCR Mad, evening legends, just a quick like and lurk. Hopefully catch you all soon. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Really, really appreciate the support. Really appreciate the support. Thank you very much. And I'm going to be starting this next race. Is going to be starting at 10:02. I'm going to take little breaks in between just so that some of us can have a drink and settle ourselves down. Talking about having a drink, I will be back in a moment. I will put you on board with somebody because I am going to go and fill my water bottle up because it's a little bit empty. I'll be back in just a moment. There we go. Yeah, I could be drinking an awful lot of this tonight. An awful lot tonight. Road Atlanta GR4s. Oh, man after my own heart. Yes. Mixing Raceway Road Atlanta. And we will change event settings. I'm going to leave everything the same. I will be changing my car for this one. Oh, I will be changing my car for this one. You can be sure of that. Guys, please make sure that you carry on drinking this evening. Please stay hydrated. It's really, really important. Oh. Here she comes. You knew it was going to happen. I'm going to have to get to feel for the pedals though with these socks. It's funny how different socks make such a difference. I've just got regular socks on at the moment, whereas normally what I have is some slipper socks that are racing. And they've got like a bobbled bit on the bottom of the socks, which gives me more grip on the pedals, and also it means that I get a more of a, almost like a racing boot. Thank you, Mad Mikey. Almost like a racing boot feel to my socks rather than just sort of feeling it. I'm feeling like the little holes in the pedals and stuff like that. So I can't say I'm going to race very well tonight because it's just, it's hot. I'm looking forward tonight, and I'm really looking forward to tomorrow as well. We will be out in the BMWs tomorrow. I've decided I'm going to pick all BMWs from Brand Central, and that is going to be the stream for my birthday. Really looking forward to that very, very, very much. Ooh, I am going to need to put these socks on. I can feel the pedals. Just cannot feel the pedals well enough. Let me go and do that right now. I'll leave you on board with Scott Cheggers. I don't even know what I've done with them. What have I done with them? Here we go. I've got them. I've got them. Right, let's just very, very quickly pop these on. I'll sit on the stairs to do it. And then my feet will boil. I have some very, very hot feet now, Marlies. I'm going to have some really hot feet. We will have some very, very hot feet. Mind you, I could do with something to cool my brain down. That might help as well. Where are we? 5 minutes. Better already. My only problem now is my brain is probably working at about a third of the speed that it normally does. Like a lot of people's, I think, in the UK at the moment. There's a lot of people out there really enjoying the sunshine at the moment. Saw a report on the news the other day of one of, I think it was, I can't remember who it was now, it wasn't Clacton, one of the seaside resorts. They had a talking to one of the ladies that does like ice creams and stuff, and they've had their best month ever, and they're only halfway through it now, which is good for their economy. Good to know that some people are doing well. Really nice for all the people that have gone on holiday at the seaside. Yeah, it's good for Britain, that the holidays and stuff like that. But boy, it's not good for those of us that are sitting in our rooms streaming and racing with computers chugging away and PlayStations running and lights. And I can hear the violins going at the moment. I can hear you playing those violins in sympathy. I know, I know, I know. But I'm overweight. I'm too old, so maybe I can sweat all the extra weight away. What do you say? Oh, I think so too. I think so too. Pretty disgusting, I know, but there we go. I know there's quite a few people that are not even racing at the moment. They've got like their rigs and stuff set up in beds and outbuildings and small rooms with little ventilation. And they're just having to just not race at the moment, and hearing a lot of talk of PlayStations that are overheating and all sorts of things at the moment. Thankfully, yes, it's hot in my room, but I'm not struggling with all of those sorts of things, which is good. And I have to say that I've got one of the original PlayStation 5s. It's not a Pro or anything like that. It's from the generation where we were struggling to get the chips, and touch wood, it's been pretty solid, been pretty good. Right, so we've got Scott Cheggers, Mad Mikey, me, Bako, and David looks like he's disappeared for the moment. I'm going to assume that David's plumber has arrived, so I won't wait for him. We'll leave him ticked in and we'll see how we go. We've got 2 TTs for Scott Cheggers and Mad Mikey, and 2 G70s, me and Bako. So we could almost have a team race here. We could almost have a team race in this one. And it's even the Mad Mike and Scott Cheggers, his liveries even look very similar. Proper Audi team we've got here. Oh, grudge match time. Grudge match time. I need a big gauntlet and I can flop it down. Here we go. Mad Mikey. The gauntlet. Oh, Let me do that again. Mad Mikey, the gauntlet has been thrown down. Why am I throwing down the gauntlet to one of the fast guys in these cars? I'm a numpty. I'm a complete idiot. Why on earth would I want to challenge Mad Mikey to a duel? I think I've just done the most stupidest thing that I could have done all night. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think I could be in trouble. What say you, YouTube? What say you guys out there in YouTube land? Oh, am I in trouble or not? Well, I tell you what, I am in trouble. I've just whacked my drink on me and I've sloshed it all down my arm. Well, that cooled me down. It's all over my shirt. Oh, crikey, O'Reilly. What is going on? What's going on? Look, I'm a right mess now. Joe comes in. She'd think I'm probably... Yeah, well, the least said about that, the better. Right, looks like we've lost David for the moment. So let's get this one underway. Oh, we can't. Oh, I nearly bumped Baco out there. Let me just give him a moment or two and then we will get out there. I might need to say to him, can you please tick in? Let me just say, please tick in. We seem to have lost him for the moment. But it'd be a bit of a problem if it's me against Scott Cheggers and Mad Mikey, because they are so much faster than me. But there we go. Baco's in. It was in the NSX now. Right. Let's go and see what we can do. Right. So it start the race, please. So Scott Cheggers and Mad Mikey both in the TT. I'm now in the G70 and the other one's in the NSX. Let me see what I can do about taking this to two of the very quick races at PSR. Oh, this could be... Well, I've got one behind me. I am splitting the Audis as we go into the first corner. This could be interesting. Come on, Genesis, we need a really good flying start here. Where to brake on that corner. Already Mad Mikey's all over the back of me. He's got Scott Cheggers just behind him. .3 of a second. We're out front. We're winning. Well, for how much longer, I wonder. That wasn't a particularly good corner. You can already see Mad Mikey is in the slipstream, and that Audi's quick. Here he comes. Here he goes. I don't think I've even got the legs to do him on the inside. I can't. He's through and easily through. Whoa. I went really deep into there in the dirty air. That's put the other Audi right on the back of me. Oh man alive. We've got a killed engine. That's it, that's all over. probably 12 seconds behind. There ain't a lot we're going to be able to do with that. Baco is 11 down the road. Hello Rev, good evening, welcome to see you again. Oh, Enzo was in and out. We're 11.5 seconds behind. Not really coming down very much at all. .126.7 for me, and Mikey's done a 126.0. So Mikey's really on it at the moment. I think he's got a couple of guys really close behind him at the moment, pushing hard. Although he looks to be way out in front this map, Mikey. We got the gap down to 10.5 seconds. Can I take 10.5 seconds out of Baco in one lap? Methinks not. Methinks not. We are going fractionally quicker, but that's not enough. .126.5, still half a second slower than Mikey. He is the king in those Audis now. Really knows how to drive them well. How I'm doing. .093 up. It's not quite the 10 seconds that I need, is it, guys? I need a little bit more than that. I've got him down below 10 seconds now, though. 9.7. We are catching. And we keep it below the 10 seconds. That is the question. We've gone way too deep into there while I'm pushing the brake limits. Yeah, we lost it right at the end there. Unfortunately, back to 10.5. Ooh. But didn't really have anywhere to go on that corner. I was trying to stay out of the way of the car on the right hand side and just got squeezed. And just got onto the grass and then once I got 2 wheels on the grass, that was it. It was going around, and we were heading towards the wall at a great rate of knots. But Mikey 126.069 and the fastest lap. Scott Cheggers a 127.4 in second, and Baco in third with a 126.1. I got a 126.5, which I'm quite pleased about. Second fastest lap, but not good enough, and some 17 seconds back after what was a horrendous smash. And then, of course, once the smash, I then had the issue of the engine just going around at reduced pace. So I need another combo from Mikey. Let's see what he comes up with. Old Man Stu, good evening. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Oh, hello to everybody out there in YouTube land. Thank you for checking in with me this evening. And let's see what Mikey comes up with this time. We can do dirt. You can do whatever you want in this one tonight. We're just going to be running GR cars, so GRB, 4, 3, 2, or 1. Fire Mountain GR3. Right, is anybody going to take down Mikey? We will have to see. We will have to see. Right, we're going to start this one at 10 past, which is our normal time. So we're pretty much back on to normal PSR time now. So hopefully we'll get a few more people that will jump in and say hello. We've got Scott Cheggers, Amanda, Mikey, Rev 001, who joined us the other day, one of the P1R racers, David and Old Man Stu. So we've got a few people that are coming back to say hello, which is rather nice. Let's get on track, see what we can do. Woo, it's warm. It's warm. Whoa. What on earth? I think a lot of it is just I'm so hot at the moment. No worries, David. You take your time, my friend. Hopefully it's something very, very small. Spurs is in. Got a few new names tonight. As always, guys, if you are if you are PSR, then please race respectfully, but please be aware that we will have people getting their elbows out. People will be chucking up the inside. People will be potentially punting and being, let's say, less than respectful. It is the nature of a public lobby. But as you can see, we've only got a few PSR guys in already tonight. So if we get a few more, we might go private, but just for the minute. Oh. And of course, I did say I didn't know whether I was going to be racing tonight. Of course, I didn't even know if I was going to be able to get on. I'll tell you what we've got. We've got issues already with the stream. Bear with me a second. I hope it's not going to be one of those nights where we have an issue. Let me just do a Let me just sort this out. Okay, we good? We're back. Okay, that is something I'm going to need to watch. I'm wondering whether the heat is going to start upsetting the gear again. Who knows? We will have to see. But we had this the other day when it was really hot in here, and I have got the fan that is cooling all of the gear, but I've also got it so it's twisting onto myself as well. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Just while I'm doing this, let me put you on board with the man of the moment the guy that has won every single race so far. No surprise, is in the Audi R8 for this one. He's really got into the Audis and running every single one of the Audis these days, and I do like that. I like it when people will get behind a particular manufacturer and support them. I wish I could do that, but the BMW M4 is just so slow, so slow at the moment, that it really makes it a little bit difficult. 10 past I said, it's 5 past now. We've got a few minutes. Let's just get out and see what we can do. I put the gloves on. My hands are going to be sweaty and horrible, but I put them on purely because my hands were sliding on the wheel in that last one halfway through. So I have gone to make sure I can get grip. Should have done it the opposite way round. I'm actually better at this track in reverse. I do like it in reverse. Hey ho. Doesn't matter. Stop the brakes. That joke, that. Is that one of the dogs downstairs? Might just have to pop downstairs for a quick second before this one kicks off. Get this lap done, and it will be time to go. I might just have to start out the back of the grid. Right, I will be back in just a minute. I'll put you on board with Mad Mikey, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, we are back. We are back. Where are we? It's just coming up for 10 past. I might this evening, guys, have to disappear occasionally. We've got some stuff that's going on here at the moment. Some personal stuff that I'm not going to go into that is pretty serious. And Joe is preparing for something that's going to be kicking off tomorrow. And I might just have to continue to quickly just answer questions, give some advice, stuff like that. So I could be disappearing from time to time. Trigger says, a squirrel just ran through my living room. It's a bit random. It's a very random statement. Very weird. I hope you're okay. I hope you got it out. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't want a squirrel in your living room. Scott Cheggers, Mad Mikey, Rev, me, D-Locks, Chicho, Old Man Stu in this one. That's absolutely thrown me. That has got to be the statement of the night. I don't think anybody's going to top that. A squirrel just ran through my living room. That has got to be the most random thing that anybody's ever said on one of my streams. Oh my goodness me. There's some weird stuff going on. Some weird stuff. I tell you, there's some really weird things going on at the moment. I've just seen a bird pull a worm out the ground with an oven glove on. What, the bird was wearing an oven glove? Now you're being silly. Now we're being silly. Oh, dear. I'm still waiting to hear whether my youngest is going to be able to get home anytime soon, because at the moment she's sitting in a airport in one of the Greek islands because a Greek fighter jet crash landed on their runway, and there's only one runway at the airport that they're at. Ugh. Sorry, Old Man Stu. And yeah, there's only one runway, so the fire brigade obviously had to go on the thing and put the fire out, and so there's now all foam all over the place. Plus, because it looks like it was a gear up landing or something, I guess the FIA or whoever the authorities are out there are going to have to get involved. So we don't quite know when they're coming home now. I was expecting to be they were going to be picking their dog up this evening, but that has not happened. And, yeah, it's all rather interesting stuff going on today all over the shop. Hello Sweeper, how you doing? What's the plan for tonight? Whatever. At the moment I'm doing winner chooses, so at the moment Mike, this is the third race and Mike has chosen both of them. I can't even remember. Do you know what, this is how bad I am at the moment. I can't even remember what the first race was that I lined up. But Mikey then chose Mixing Raceway Road Atlanta in the GR4s, and then he's chosen around here in the GR3s, which is what we're doing now. And then it will be whoever wins will be able to choose any group car at any track, and that includes Group B's, 4, 3, 2, 1, you know, whatever you fancy. All you've got to do is get on that top step, and the choice is then yours. If there is a chance, I do have it's the GR6. Right, get in here and win. It's that easy. Get in here, win a race, throw it up, and away you go. Although, it's the 86. That's not a GR car, is it? Whoa! because I'm doing GR cars purely because then because we're a public lobby, we haven't got any aggravation about people getting in the right car. Right, at the moment, Mikey's not got it all his own way in this one. We've got Scotch Eggers, Rev, Chico, and then Mad Mikey in 4th. I'm in 5th at the minute. Mad Mikey with a half-second penalty. Is he going to lose his crown in this one? It's a look impossible. Scotch Eggers, Rev, Pico, Mad Mikey. Looks like there might have been a bit of a bump or something somewhere. Trying to push those cars are just up ahead. Is there anything I can do to catch and join the fight? What's the gap? 1.8 seconds. Looks a lot closer, doesn't it? Right, Mad Mikey, prepare for a bump. Oh, maybe not. He's got up to speed really quick in that Audi. That's rapid, isn't it? Oh, Mikey's just dropped back there. Not quite sure what that was about. .153.394 is my fastest lap, and Scotch Eggers are 152.4. So once again, I find myself a whole second a lap slower than the fastest person on track. Story of my life. So there we go. When I get back from my trip to the continent, I'm hoping to get back into the daily races. Not sure about in August, but certainly September I want to try and get back into them, and also want to spend a little bit of time in PMR as well. And also I've got a couple of videos that people have asked me to do. I've been asked to do a video about Group B cars running on tarmac, so how best to set them up. And I don't tend to get involved with suspension setups and stuff, so I've got to research that and find a car balance that works for me. And then I've had a number of people that have said, you know, you're an older racer, do you struggle with pain, and do you struggle with this and that and the other, and how do you got your rig set up and all this malarkey, especially with my back and my head issue that I had recently, and adjusting my brake pedals and bits and pieces like that. So I do want to do a video that addresses that question also, because I've moved now from what you should have on paper to something that works for me. I'm not going to say it's going to work for everybody, but there are a lot of people that watch my channel that are middle-aged and older now, and I'm a firm believer on a couple of things, which goes against the normal advice. that people have. So a couple of videos in the pipeline. Whether I get those done before I go away, or, well, I probably won't now, but I'll probably have to do them when I get back. We will see. What I'd quite like to do is to get the raw footage done and then get them processed while I'm away, but I'm not sure that I'm going to get the opportunity to do that right now. Why is that, you say? Because I've got some stuff going on, plus I haven't even thought about packing yet. By early Sunday morning, well, we caught up, but Mad Mikey got through. But close at the back, Scott Cheggers definitely ran away with that one. Definitely ran away with that one. That was definitely his. And yeah, see, he said, if there is a chance, I do have an idea for a race. It's a Gr.86 on racing softs or a hard rain on the Tokyo Highway counterclockwise. The issue I've got is getting everybody in the 86. That is the only problem I've got with that. That is the only reason why I've gone with GR cars tonight. That said, jump in, Sweeper, get a win. We can give it a try. We can see if we can get most people in. We'll give it a go. Right. Right. Let's see where we are. Just keeping an eye on my youngest as well. Okay, so they're finally on a bus, waiting to go to their assigned hotel. So fingers crossed all goes to plan. Looks on paper, hopefully we're lucky. So yeah, I don't know whether they're going to get out tomorrow. That is all a little bit up in the air at the moment. Yeah, interesting times. So thankfully they've got insurance and stuff, so they're okay. And of course the airline will need to be looking after them as well. So they're all good. Yeah, it's quite interesting. The airplane came down right next to theirs. It was, looking at the pictures, it's only probably 100 yards away from them that the aircraft crashed. So all rather interesting. Right, Scott Cheggers was your winner with a 152.178. He'll be choosing the next combo. Chico in second with a 153.056. Rev in third with a 153.304. Mad Mikey fourth. I got fifth. Old Man Stu sixth. And Delox in seventh. Some issue with Delox and Old Man Stu. Hopefully they've worked that out. Scott Cheggers, Chico, and Rev Burr were your 1, 2, 3. Scott Cheggers is already on it. He wants the Dragon Trail Gardens. And we are on GR3s. And we are after a wet race. I don't know how wet you want it, mate. Should we do 6? Shall we do 6? Let's go with 6. Old Man Stu is going to Dubai on the 20th of August. Can't wait. And Emirates on an A382. That's a nice plane. We've got 12 runners now. Oh, crumbs. We've got Scott Cheggers, Mad Mikey, Rev, me, David, Sreefer, Delox, Chico, Old Man Stu, Diego, Robbo, and Denza. Let's just see what this is like. Oh, I tell you what I do need to do. I need to let everybody know the race is starting at X30 for this one. Mitch, as wet as I am right now. I don't know how wet you are, mate. You could be, this is going to sound awful, but you could be moist, damp, wet, soaking wet, drenched. I don't know. How wet? How wet is wet? That doesn't really help me, does it? soaked. Says John Bourne. Good evening, John. How you doing? Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Whoa. Okie dokie. Right, I think going by that straight away, I think we're going to err on the side of caution for this one. Definitely err on the side of caution. This is the beauty of winner chooses, because you never quite know what you're going to get. You never really know what you're going to get. Incidentally, guys, you're calling out tracks. If you want reverse, you're going to have to say, you know, Dragon Trail Gardens reverse, or, you know, whatever. If you don't say reverse, you're going to get normal way around. As you can see, I'm pretty hopeless around here with this one. John, it depends how quick you are. I've called it and I said we're going to be going at past. You've got 4 minutes. If not, just join in the next one. But obviously I am on a public lobby, and if I call the time, I really need to try and stick to that time as best I can, because that will be what people are expecting. And the only the upside and the downside. The upside is that people know what we're doing. The downside is I then don't have the opportunity to wait if people are asking in the YouTube chat. Whoa! Goodness me, this car, even on the wets, it's like I've got no grip at all. Look at this! Completely off the power there. Pardon? Yes. Yes. Pardon? Yes. 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 And I'm going to get out there, and I'm going to do it later on when I finish here as well. The front was very bright. Matt Evo, good evening. How are you doing? You popped in for a quick watch and a like. Oh, I can't do this one. I can't do this. Let me just have a little look at the chat. Good evening all. Popped in for a quick watch and hit the like. Hope you're all well and not melting. It's stunning out here in the mid-channel. Gorgeous weather. Off to finish watching the football now. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for popping in, and hopefully you and the crew are safe and you're having a good catch. Hopefully it is all good out there. Right, we've got Scott Cheggers, Mav Mikey, Rev Ver, me, Spifa, D-Locks, Chicho, Old Man Stu, Diegos, Robbie Mono, Denza, David and Mad. Just bear in mind, please. Okay, Mad Mikey's going to miss this one. Just bear in mind, please, that we are running a public lobby tonight, guys. So obviously the normal PSR rules apply. We hope people will give way if they do wreck somebody's race, but I can't guarantee it. It's going to be elbows out. People could be shoving it up the inside, punting and the like. Not a lot we can do about that tonight. The only thing that we can do, my friends, at PSR is to race and set an example, and hopefully other people will follow. Likewise, if you are a PSR registered racer and you want somebody kicked out for being dirty and being silly, then please just let me know in the YouTube chat and it will happen. Don't, for the life of you, please don't get involved in chat in game. Don't call somebody dirty, don't call them an idiot or anything like that. Just please, please, please let me know in the YouTube chat and I will deal with it, I promise. Do not address it in the chat. Because we just know that that will end badly. We know it will. We absolutely know it will. Matt Mikey, boat territory. Yeah, I think Matt Evo should be out here. Matt, have you got any advice for us, my friend? Have you got any advice out here? How do we keep a steady keel in this weather? How do I keep my car in a straight line? And no, I don't have a rudder. Before you say put a rudder on. Oh, it's getting dark outside. Right, it is past. Let's get this one underway and we will get going. As I said, guys, if Joe comes up and needs my help, then between races, I might have to disappear. And if she needs my help for a fair amount of time, then I will be shutting the stream down. So I will be streaming for as long as I'm not needed. But if I am needed, I will need to disappear. With any luck, she's sorted, ready, and she will be going to bed shortly and we'll all be good. We will see. And I might have to be up really early in the morning, so I will be finishing at 11 o'clock tonight. Right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Matt Evo's advice is to buy a jet ski. That's not quite going to work, mate. They haven't got jet skis in the game yet. I'll get on to Kaz and ask him if he can introduce a BMW powered jet ski. How's about that? Oh, this weather is wet, wet, wet. Whoa! Old man Stu, leaning on somebody there, went round. Just on the left hand side of him. 2 other cars facing the wrong way. We're going to brake nice and early, get out into this one, get it rotated around. Or Robbo, or Robbie Mono is off as well. Speaker's just gone through. Speaker wants to get that win so that Speaker can ask for the 86 around wherever it was, Tokyo. Unfortunately, Speaker, you've got some way to go yet. You're only in 5th, although he's about to take 4th. That's 4th. Oh, it could be game on here. There is an opportunity. He could get a win here. All he's got to do is keep it going in the right direction. At back end of that, he's picked a really lively car, hasn't he? He's picked a really lively car. Banana Head, good evening. How you doing? Whoa! No, I've just taken Speaker out. Oh, no, 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 let him through. Come on, Sweeper, through you go. Sorry, mate. Let's give you a bump, get you moving. Sorry. 2-second penalty for that. What a pain. I can't argue about the penalty, it's my fault. 100%. I'm way too deep. No braking. All if we went in there and I braked a little bit too hard, locked up the front wheels, and that was it. We were on the way to the scene of the accident. Unfortunately, the scene of the accident was Sweeper. Where is Sweeper? He's in 4th. 2-second penalty is going to hurt me a lot, isn't it? Oh, we've got into D-locks as well there. Looks a bit slow on the apex there. Here's the way things go through that caught me out a bit there. Maybe I'm just overshooting these corners. Maybe people are being a bit over cautious. Or whether I'm being a bit too aggressive. I think maybe I'm being a bit too aggressive. See? Well, D-lock's fully sideways through there. Right, the car behind is going to catch me easily. And we're going to be well late. Mikey, good evening, my friend. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Thank you for the birthday tomorrow. It's actually my birthday on Saturday. My birthday's 11. But obviously, because I won't be here, I'm doing a birthday evening tomorrow. Hello, Banana Head. I already said hello. See, I don't know what I'm doing again. Come on, let's go on the back of Robbie. Let's watch the brake. Don't lock it up too much. Don't want to be doing full 100% braking around here. Brake gently. That's 3 or 5. He's 6th at the moment. Where's Speaker? He's in 4th at the minute. So he's only got to find a few more places. How far back is he from the leaders, I wonder though? It's Gr.x in front of me. Looks like Sweeper might be up. Oh, actually, I think Sweeper's in a battle with somebody at the moment. So a little bit off the leaders, Scott Cheggers and Rev. Cut through that corner, it was all sideways. Gr.x 3.3 down the road. Down the road. Someone get located around, please, thank you. Careful through these corners at 3.1. Chico is catching behind. At the moment. Come and get round, jump on the grass. .9. Gr.x and Old Man still in front. But it looks like Speaker's up to 3rd. Ooh, could it happen? Could it happen? Looking ahead, it looks like. No, it isn't. I'm looking through the mist there. I thought that there was 2 cars there together, but alas, it was the distance markers, the meter boards that I could see. I thought it was cars. It looks like it's Scott Cheggers comfortably out front. Rev 2nd, Speaker a little bit further back. So I think Speaker's got to do an awful lot on the last lap to get the move done. However, you never give up. You never, ever know what might happen. A range of things have happened. Hello, Marley. How you doing? Yeah, I know you were supposed to be going out tonight, but you're not. You're not. You're going to stay with us for another night, mate. You're going to bed shorts. How are you feeling? All right. You need to go through anything else, so you're all sorted. No, if you need my help, I will stop and I'll come and help you. Are you all right? Okay. Oh man, Mike is off to see Iron Maiden at the weekend. Managed to get booked for tomorrow. A Blaze Bailey, very nice. Being his supporter, yeah, I would definitely say take some sunscreen and maybe even a hat. I think when we used to go and gigs like that, it was jeans, t-shirt, denim jacket, chains, studs, the whole shebang. I don't think you're going to want any of that stuff tomorrow. Keep it nice and easy would be my recommendation to you. Right, where are we? Whoa. So, your winner in that one. That was hard race, that was. Where were we? So, Scott Eggers won it and called it out a 144.8, sorry. Rev Ver, a 144.871. So, a 144.867 for the fastest lap. Rev was a 144.871. 2.5 seconds behind in seconds. FIFA in third with a 145.0. Old Man Stu fourth. D-Locks fifth. I got sixth. Robo Mono in seventh. Diegos in eighth. Chicho in ninth. Well, they DNF'd and Mad DNF'd. Top three: Scott Eggers, Rev, and FIFA. Well done to you guys. And Scott Eggers says random. I can't do a random. How am I going to do random? Event settings, Dragon Trail Gardens. Give me a number. I'm going to go 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're at Alsace. Just for fun, we'll do it normal way round. And I'm going to go for, I'll do 15 again. 15 again. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're at GR2s. Cool, that's going to be a bit bonkers, isn't it? Mikey says, yeah, I burn easy, so lots of sunscreen and a hat to keep my bald head protected. There we go. Srifa says, that was a fun track. Oh, fiddlesticks. I'll tell you what, I need to change the weather, I think. Because I don't know what weather we've got. We'll put it back to a normal weather. In fact, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to change the weather so that it is random. So if I haven't already, the preset weather, I'm actually just going to leave that as random weather so that we'll let the game decide. If you don't like the weather, blame Kaz. Because it ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah. Can I just say that I've never ever have I run a GR2 car around here. This is going to be something new. Because I've not done this before. Right, I'm going to start the race at 10:02, and just for the minute, I'm just going to want to catch up with Joanna and make sure that everything is okay. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Okay, we are back. We are back. YouTube is still running. Matt Evo says, well, the France and Morocco match is boring, so you guys are on the big screen. Good on you, good on you, good on you, good on you. Oh, you're joking, Mikey. The most popular baby name in England, yes, England, for boys is Mohammed. That's crazy. That is just about says it all. I'm sorry, and I'm an Englishman, and I'm proud of it. But yeah, we are going to be in a minority very, very, very soon, if not already. If not already. It's just the way it is. Right, who have we got? We've got Scott Checker, Wheels Racing, Rev, me, David, FIFA, Deluxe, Chicho, 10 Racing, Brad, Diego, Robbie Mono. Bear in mind, please, PSR racers, I will be very, very grateful if you can race respectfully, but keep in mind that other people will not necessarily reciprocate. By racing respectfully, we can show and lead by example, and hopefully other people will then race in a similar manner. But obviously, as I said, I can't guarantee that it's going to go that way. It will be whatever it will be. Right, we're going to go racing in just under a minute. I did say X50. People can see that, and we'll see how we go. Sorry to hear that the football's boring. When are England playing again? Does anybody know? When are we up? I think we got the Netherlands. We got the no, not the Netherlands. Is it Norway that we've got next? Mikey says girls' names are proper girly names like Lily, Isla, Poppy, Elsie, and Amelia. Elsie's an old one, an old name. My youngest, she's expecting in November, December, sometime around then, I don't know when. And they've gone for Luca, for a boy. And she's having a boy. They've already checked. So I'll have a little grandson towards the end of the year. So that's another Christmas present to buy, I guess. But it'll be a really good one to get because it'll be very, 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 very special Christmas. Looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. But yeah, it's going to be called Luca. I wanted him to be called Sterling Senna Moss or something like that, but they wouldn't have it. She said, not on your Nelly. In fact, she put it a little bit, she did actually put it a little bit stronger than that, if I'm honest. There's another one. Oh, Fangio Senna was the next one I did. But she didn't like that one either. My eldest found it funny. She thought it was good. If she'd had a girl, I would have gone for Sabine. That would have really upset her. Oh, get round, car. Oh, Luca's number 4. So it's quite a popular name then, Luca. Oh, it's a big crash. Sleeper, you're never going to get your G86 if you have accidents like that. Although I think somebody's just waited, so maybe that wasn't self-inflicted. Oh, way too deep. His feet are getting it really loose there as well. And I've got Deluxe just up the inside of me at the moment. You can see the black on the side of the screen. Ooh. Through he goes. There we go, coming through now, got a great run out of that corner. Sorry, Diego. Whoa. Oh, this is a bit... I did say it was going to be a bit elbows out. This is a little bit elbows out at the minute. Oh, we're off on the grass. We've gone a bit too deep into that one. Oh. The screen's froze again. Okay, we're good. We're back. Oh. Hope it's going to stay. He's out there with the fastest lap. What's that? What's he got? Oh. Is that a problem? Yeah, I'll bring Cobra in, leave him out there, he'll be fine. Right, hopefully the screen is okay. It looks like it is. Looks like we're good for the minute. Oh. Right. So, result on that one, Wheels was your winner. So Wheels will be picking up the next one. And Matt's just saying, yes, I hate the stutter run-ups, Mikey. Usually always miss. No ways. 1:38.672. And the winner and the fastest lap. So clean slate for him. Scott Cheggers in second, a 1:40.179. And Gr.x in third with a 1:39.639. Looks like William had a great battle with Scott Cheggers, which is a good one. 4.5 seconds between them. 10 Racing in fourth, Rev in fifth, David sixth, Robbie Mono in seventh, Diego eighth, Brad in ninth, me in 10th. I know I had a bit of an issue in that one, but hey ho, it is what it is. Svifa down in 11th and Chico DNFing in that one. I'm not going to have my best racing night tonight, I tell you. Wheels, Scott Cheggers and Gr.x. Lots on my mind. It's hot and bothered, just feeling all cranky and just, yeah, it is what it is. And if people want to call me out on it, who cares? I really don't care tonight. I really don't care. Matt says, delay in replying was hauling when you asked. Matt Evo, Saturday Mitch, next England game versus Norway, 10 p.m. That's why me and the crew agreed to do a longer trip. 10 days at sea instead of 7. So we can get in Saturday and watch England at home. That'd be great watching that on the boat, won't it? It'd be really nice. Hopefully the weather would be good for you. Hypercars around Spa. Right, the only thing I can do, mate, is put it on to GR1s. Hopefully everybody will go hyper, but we will see. And it should be dry. Well, I've got preset weather. It's not going to rain. Yeah, I'll leave it as that. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. And hypercars. We'll see how we go. Which hypercar should we go in, do you think? Tell you what I might do. I tell you what, because I love the sound of this car. And I might actually be able to get a little bit more into it if I go with my headphones. And also it means I can turn the sound on the TV down, which won't bother Joe quite as much. I'm just going to make sure that I don't start talking loudly. Otherwise that would be a little bit counterproductive. But there we go. Okay, are we there? I say when we were starting? Yeah, X10. Hello, Gr.x, how you doing? .5 minutes and then we're going. Right, a couple of minutes and we'll be off. I'm just watching this guy in front for the moment. I will get this race underway in just a moment. Okay, right, we'll leave him in for the moment. There we go. Right, Scott Jaggers, Wheels, Rev, me, David, Deluxe, Chico, Jack Fury, 10 Racing, Vins, Bread, Diego's, Siuni, Enzo, Player, Nico, Sammy. We've got 16 runners in this one. Let's go, get this one underway, see how we go. I'm a little bit apprehensive about this one, but we'll see what happens. I did notice that somebody got sent to the Shadow Realm in front of him. I'm not seeing anything from any of our people to say there's any issues. So hopefully everybody's racing nicely. PSR, if anybody is being a pain, please let me know and I will boot them. That was a bit crazy into the first corner. I've got no rear spoiler at the moment, so I'm going to have to be extra careful through here. Cleaned up now, so that's good. William said BMW for practice. That's where we are at the moment. Whoa, too deep through that. And around. Oh, we got reset while I was waiting. We were doing okay there. Then it all went wrong. One of the things I've got to learn with these hypercars is to stay off the curbs. I am driving it a little bit like a GR3 car or GR2 car, and I need to be a little bit more conscious of those curbs, because that's about the third or fourth time I've been in a good position. Then I started to push and just caught the curb and gone around. See a couple of cars just ahead, but there's a big old gaggle in front of them, but at the moment I'm struggling to lose the gap very much to the cars in front. Even when I'm pushing, push, it's often when the mistakes start coming in. No, on the curb again. Just taking too much of the curb yet again, I'm afraid. We've got a grass here out the way of this car coming through. Once again, the curves bite me. You can do the low ones, you can't do the high ones. So we've got 10 racing out front, Gr.x in second, Wills Racing in third. That is the order at the moment. Just diced in with the curb again there. On the curb again. Oh, we've lost Scott. Right, careful on this curb. So you could do the lower part of that curb on the inside, but as soon as you get up on the highest part, it just takes the back of the car around. Right, last lap at 5 of 5. At the moment, it's looking like 10 racing. Got this in the bag, and then some. We're chasing down pins at the moment. 2 seconds in front. Is there anything we can do to cover anything and just get a pace back? Oh! No, not if we do that. Well, I've got a lot of work to do in these hypercars. I'm going to be driving this car in Ollie's Championship. I thought I was going in the GR3s, but he's put me down for the hyper. So I think he wants to test me. It does mean I've got to do some homework. Then Racing's your winner. He's going to be choosing the next one. Assuming is staying in, of course. See you later, John. A few things to do. Got to go. Have a good evening. Stay safe. Now, cool. Yeah, good evening, John. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Right. Okay. So, 10 Racing was your winner. King Kalungi, Gr.x in second. Wills Racing third. Rev in fourth, Drat Fury fifth, Davey sixth, Vince seventh. I got myself back to eighth, Uni in ninth, still running, Easy Player, and then Scott Cheggers, Nico, Sammy, Enzo, PTR Bread, Chicho, Diego, all DNF. Well, Diego didn't. Chicho DNF'd in that one. Diego a lap down. Did see some shenanigans, but I think that the people have left, so we're all good. I think we're all good on that side of things. Right, we've got half an hour to go, so we can get another 2 or 3 races in, I think, on this one. Hello, Coders, how you doing? Can you not get it? Can you get it? Use your foot to put it on the carpet, you donut. There you go, there you go, there you go. Right, I tell you what I am going to have to do is I am going to have to shut my window, because with all of my lights on, I'm going to start getting the bugs in again. You just shut that up. Oh, so where were we in that one? Result: 10 Racing was your winner, a 2:03.118. Deluxe in second, a 2:02.648. Wheels Racing with the fastest lap, a 2:02.486 in the BMW. That's encouraging. Rev in fourth with a 2:03.4. And then we've got Gr.x Fury fifth, David sixth, Vin seventh. I was eighth with a 2:04.2. That's a bit slow. Puny in ninth, Easy Player 10th, and the rest all DNF'd or were late. 10 Racing, Deluxe and Wheels, your 1, 2 and your 3. Where's 10 Racing? See what we comes back with. This will be interesting. Jack Fury says time to grab some mozzie nets. You're not wrong, actually. I ought to do that and put one on my window. GR2 gardens. Oh, we're back to the gardens in the GR2s. Half past, we're going to go for this one. So I just want to break for a minute. I'm worn out. Completely worn out. What Trigger says, will those nets stop squirrels? Senna Forever's in the GT1. So, second out here. We were here before, we're here now. Yeah, Gr.x, I really should. If we're going to get lots more heat waves like this, I should do that and then just put it around the window area, which will work really well. I should do that. Velcro them on or something. That worked quite well. Right. Oh, I'm sticking with the public lobby at the moment. We've got quite a lot of things going on. It's not been clean, but I think it's been doable this evening. Some of the people we've got 10 Racing was your winner in the last race. Did very, very well. So he's chosen this one, and he retained his title. We will see. He's in the Audi, so he'll be leaning on the DRS button, no doubt. Senna Forever in the GT1. It'll be very interesting to see how that one does. Nexus is in the Nissan, and Holderwig, how do you pronounce that, is in the Honda. Sorry. Wheels is also in the Honda. David's in the Honda. Player is in the Lexus. Good choice of cars here. Eco's also in the one. Gr.x Fury's in the Nexus, in the Honda. He'll be in that one. 10VR is in the NSX. I'm in the NSX. TDS Tezza, I'm not sure what car that is. I think that's in the NSX, not sure. And we're back to 10 Racing. So 10 Racing was his option. I hope you'll do well. Right. Okay, we're going at half past, so 2 minutes, and we will be racing. In this one, we have got Wills, Rev 001, myself, David, Gr.x Fury, 10 Racing, TDS Tezza, Senna Forever, G-Dub, Holderwig, Easy Player, Nexus, and E-Loco. 13 runners in this one. We've lost the Irish trio for the minute. well, probably for good. But yeah, still got 13 runners at the moment. 14 of you watching. If you could please smack the like button for this video, I will be very, very, very grateful. There are at least 2 of you out there that haven't hit the like button. Would be very, very appreciative if you could do that for me over the next minute or 2. And yeah, I will be very, very, very grateful. I might even try. I might even try harder. I'm never very good around this track. It's not one that we do very often. And I actually think Pops is coming in soon. As in how quickly? Wills, I wonder. Good evening, Pops. Okay, I'm going to give Pops a few moments. And hopefully he'll be with us very, very, very quickly. And then we can get this one underway. Again, it's very difficult for me to stall when I've got a public lobby, because I announced I'm going to start at a certain time. And people will expect me to start at a certain time. If not, they will move away. So I can get away with half a minute, but anything more than that tends to get a little bit difficult. So hopefully number 1 Pops will be able to get in very, very quick. Very quick indeed. We've got a good mix of cars in here. A nice lot of cars in this one. So and I want to get Pops in, because he's my nemesis at the moment. He's the guy that I'm racing in the British Touring Car Championships, and we're having a right old battle at the moment. He's right behind me in the chart. I don't know if he's going to be ahead of me now or behind. I can't remember what points we got and how things lied yesterday. I'm going to have to wait until Hulky announces the results. But of course, he is going to be Senna forever, driving backwards. I think he's gone already. I think he's already gone. He's gone already. Right, let's get this one underway. Yeah, I would have kicked it if people were messing around. So, Apollo DeWitt, thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate that. I think your little message got the message across. Right, let's put some headphones on. That might help. I might get something. Right, good luck, everybody. Tessa, good evening. You always get nuts people when you're in the public lobby. That's why I don't do them often. Oh no, Danny's just joined. We've just started. Danny, just a few minutes too late, mate. I'm all over the shop. Just let wheels through. Oh no, I've got dirt there now. Settle down, Mitch. Oh, got into the back of him. This is too hot to concentrate tonight here, with all my gear on and everything else. Too hot to concentrate. Nearly lost it. Over the curb again there. Every time I close up on Nexus, I bin it. Nice lap. Slow through there. Sorry. Where is he? Okay, that's fine. I would have. Right. Ooh. Right, that was a bit mad. Hard race that was. Oh, I couldn't quite stay with 10 racing, and yeah, difficult one. Nexus had a right old battle with me, just made one little mistake and managed to get through. But I was struggling with the curbs in that one, really struggling with the curbs. Good race though, did enjoy it, very, very, very much indeed. Rev Ver 001 was your winner. Wheels Racing in second, just 1.2 behind. And then 10 Racing 03007. James Bond is in the room. James Bond is in the room. Right, let's just have a very, very quick look. The result there, Rev Ver 001 with a 122.536 and your winner. Wheels Racing with the fastest lap, a 122.254. And 10 Racing in third with a 123.027. I got fourth, David fifth, Nexus sixth, Track Fury in seventh, Tezza in eighth, G-Dub in ninth, Outlaw number one Pops in 10th, Hellodowig, I don't know how to say that, in 11th, and El Loco in 12th. Easy player, bailed on that one. Rev VR, Wheels Racing and 10 Racing, your first, second and third. Daytona Hyper. Which Daytona? Which Daytona? I'm hoping he's going to say the oval, actually. That'd be fun. The full. Oh, he's gone for the full. He's gone for the full. Let's just do that one. So we're going Daytona, road course, and we are in the... they're loving the high-performance cars tonight. They really are. Really loving the high-performance cars. Pops wants the oval. He's gone for the big one. He's gone for the big one. I tell you the other thing I need to do. I need to change the time of day, don't I? People are going to shout at me because I've got the time of day wrong. Let me just very quickly go in and change that time of day. Oval would have been good. Number one, Pops, you need to win this one and then you can come out and we'll do the oval. There you go. There's a challenge for you. Change car. I guess I'm going to have to go in the BMW again, aren't I? Otherwise, Wheels is going to shout at me if I don't. I'll be in deep trouble. I'll be in real trouble. Real trouble. Just make sure this one is the right one. I'm going to get started away at 45. And then we'll be... Oof. Drop the controller now. Okay, so we're going to get going in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to have a little drink of water and just chill for a moment, and then we'll get ourselves underway. Should have the right tyres on. Again, don't really know the car around this track, so it would be quite interesting, especially through the bus stop. Outlaw number one Pops, Norse GR4. Number one Pops, you're going to have to win. The winner's going to choose. The winner will choose. Oh, ow. Oh, I just struck the tooth. Ow, that wasn't very clever. That hurt. Oh, make sure you stay hydrated, guys, please. Especially in the UK, make sure you keep drinking. Oh. Nice Pops. Right, here we go then. So we've got Wheels, Rev, me, David, Dr.x Fury, 10 Racing, Tezza, Danny, Outlaw, Holodawig, El Loco, J-Mac, Comes in Clutch, and Need Him. Just waiting for Comes in Clutch to just get into this one, and then we will go. But I'm not going to be able to start it whilst he's joining. Don't know what Need Him's doing, but there we go. I've said what time we're starting. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. Hopefully, it'll join pretty quickly. If they're not in by 47, I'm going. So they've got just under a minute. If those two don't join, I will go. That still leaves us with 12 on track. Need Him has left the room. Okay, let's just go then. They've both left the room. That's fine. Our Loco's just called out Woods Racing. You are the best. He's already got your card marked, mate. He's already got your card marked. For those of you that don't know, and I guess most of you will, Wills is one of the best racers that we've got at PSR. He's always there or thereabouts. I really want Jack Kobe to come back and give him a run for his money. So long as Wills doesn't spin, that's his only nemesis. Oh, that Bayron's gone through there. Great road knocks. Number one. I think number one is getting out there for a win. I saw that bump coming. Managed to avoid it. Whoa! What on earth happened there? That was a wheel on the curb again, wasn't it? Do you know what I'm going to do in this one? Do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to spectate. I'm all over the place at the moment tonight. So let's get in and we'll do what we do best. We will put up some information. Everybody's going to wonder, where's Mitchell gone? So Will's out front at the moment by no time whatsoever. 10 Racing right on his back bumper, just gets into the back of him, into the bus stop. Will's Racing, hopefully he managed to gather that up and we'll be able to come through. 10 Racing right on Will's back bumper now. 10 Racing just, is he going to go for a bump draft or is he going to make a move? BMW against, is that the Ferrari? Or is that the Porsche? I can't really tell from here. I think it might be the, I'm not sure which it is. Is that the, who knows? Who knows? Going high. He drops down low. He's going to make a move up the inside. Wheels has left the door open. 10 Racing finds his way through cleanly. That's a clean move. And Rev is right on the back of Wheels' back bumper now as well. So Wheels has gone from first to second and is now under pressure. Big pressure from Rev VR behind. And then we've got David is only 0.6 behind. Number one Pops is 1.5 back. Then it's 2.4 to Danny, 2 back to Tezza, and the rest are all following. But out front it is 10 Racing from Wheels and Rev VR. Here they come through the final part of the infield section. They've got the double left-hander to come up, and Wheels takes a look up the inside. He's got that one done. Can 10 Racing come underneath? He's gone for the switcheroo. That'll be tasty if he can get that done. Wheels is on the power. He's managed to hold that position as they head down towards the bus stop. Just behind, we've got another battle going on with Rev VR and David. David going high again. It's another BMW versus a Ferrari, I think. Maybe that's what we got out front as well. I'm not quite sure. David just inching his nose ahead, but Rev VR has got the inside line through there. They're clean through the bus stop, hard on the power, on the right, on the exit. up through the gears as they get on to the first part of the oval. It is 10 Racing just behind Wills at the moment by 261. 10 is chasing down Wills, lights are blazing, and he's really going for it. Likewise behind, David is running too. 10 Racing goes high to see if he can find a way through, and I think David might have done the same behind, but both the Ferraris need to tuck in behind, and the BMWs are leading the way at the moment. You can see on the front of, on the side I should say, of 10 Racing's cars there, the two lights ahead of the number 51, that shows he's in second place. No such lights on the BMW. 10 Racing, 0.4 behind Wills. 10 Racing will probably be watching to see where Wills is strong and where he's weak, and then seeing where he can find a way through. At the moment he's just tucked in nicely behind, following nicely, and I tell you what, David is doing the same. David with the back end getting a little bit light through that corner and just a little bit loose too. And I do think the Red VR and David might actually be closing on Wills and 10 Racing at the moment. Wills has managed to get the gap out by a couple of tenths to half a second, and 10 Racing is 1.1 ahead of Rev, so potentially no slipstream benefit at the moment, but Rev has got David right tucked up behind him, and the rest are still following. Number one Pop's going well in the Bugatti in fifth. He is 2.5 ahead of Danny, who's got Tezza closing actually very quickly. I think Danny's going to have Tezza right on his back bumper any moment, and then we've got Drapui's 14 seconds behind, and then we have the rest. But out front it is Wills, and 10 is closer than I think he has been at any time before. Looking for a way through the bus stop. 10 Racing with a really nice line. We're not at the bus stop, this is the first corner. I apologise, getting ahead of myself. Need to look at the map to see where they are. So first corner, going to come down into this really tight right-hander. Well, it's not a tight one, it is pretty tight because on and on and on and on and on. And then you can get on the power and really let the car go into this very fast left-hander, and then you're looking for your braking point to get it slowed down for the really tight right-hander, and then you've got the left before we go back onto the oval and down to the bus stop. But it is Wills Racing now that is 1 second ahead of 10 Racing. The 10 Racing losing tenths of a second all the time at the moment to Wills. Looks like Wills has really got the measure of this one, and 10 Racing is now falling into the clutches of Red VR. He's just 0.6 behind, and David has dropped to 1 second, but maybe got a bit of a slipstream. He's closing a little bit, is David, at the moment. David needs an absolutely blinding bus stop. Let's just see how he goes through the bus stop. Do the follow cam. Hard on the brakes, back on the accelerator, braking midway through, using all of the curves. Nicely done. A little bit conservative, I think, but nicely done. And coming out of the corner, just losing a few tenths to Red VR. So unfortunately, I think David needs to be a little bit more aggressive through the bus stop. But the trouble is, you go aggressive and you can so easily drop these hypercars through there, and then you go from hero to zero very quickly. Talking about heroes, Wills is out front and looking really good at the moment. He's got the gap to 1.3 seconds to 10 Racing. Looks like he's managing the situation at the moment, and 10 Racing going a little bit deep into that one, but swinging back to try and get on the power early and open up the corner. I think he tried to V that one to see if he could close the gap at all. Unfortunately he doesn't. Wills Racing is still pulling away ever so slightly. Red VR can see 10 Racing. He goes for a look up the inside. He can't quite get that done, but he knows where there's an opportunity. Unfortunately, the opportunity is not going to come again because this is the last lap. Look how close these two are. They are so together as we come through onto the oval for the last time, heading down to the bus stop. 10 Racing is now 2.2 behind Wills, but he has got Rev all over the back of him, and now he's in full-on defensive mode. Is there anything that 10 Racing can do to hold Rev behind? Can Rev make a clean move through the bus stop? I think it is all going to be about the exit of the bus stop. Forget the entrance in, it's all about the exit. Who can get the better power? Oh, Rev goes deep, almost drops. It gets it really sideways, and David sees that and closes up. David now 0.4 off the back. Wills Racing is going to come across the line in just a few seconds time to take the lead. 2.2 ahead of 10 Racing, who is behind. So Wheels will take the checkered flag. 10 Racing behind, put up a good fight, but bested at the end. David did come across ahead of Rev. Outlaw number 1 pops in the Bugatti going well. He comes across in 5th, some 12 seconds back. And then Tezza is going to be coming across the line to get 6th place ahead of Danny and Track Fury at the back in this one. But Tezza, there we go, 6th place. Danny's going to come across, he's right on the bottom of the apron there. And then Track Fury will come across the line to take 8th and the last place in this one. I did drop up out of that one, but I enjoyed the commentary on that particular race. I haven't done a commentary tonight, so pleased I did that one. So Wheels Racing was your winner, a 1:34.620 and the fastest lap, 2 seconds ahead of 10 Racing, who was pushing him really hard for a lot of the race before Wheels managed to get a little bit of a gap and then pulled away. Then David closed up massively towards the end. He was 1.6 seconds actually off of 10 Racing at the end, but I thought he was going to push him right the way to the line and get the job done. Rev VR instead was just 1 second behind in 4th. Outlaw number 1 pops in 5th, Tezza 6th, Danny NASCAR 7th, Jack Fury 8th, Holder Wig in 9th. I got, well, Holder Wig, me, J Mac and Eloco all DNF'd. Wills 10 and David, you're 1, 2, 3. So that means that Wills gets to choose the car for the Nords. Car, please. I've got a funny feeling it might go hyper. I've got a very, very funny feeling that this could be another hyper run in a moment. Danny says, my doctor asked me if I had a problem with alcohol. I said no, I like it. Went to my doctor because everywhere I touched it hurt. Turned out it broke your finger. Oh dear. Oh my God, that's not good. Breaking your finger is not nice. Right, last one of the night tonight, and we are in the GR4s. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. Somebody is initializing. Let me just get back into that. And we'll just do that again. And we'll go GR4. And we will save the settings. And then we will load. No, we won't. We'll set them up. And the race for this one, we're starting at XOO. I did say I was going to finish at 11 o'clock. It's going to be a few minutes after. That's absolutely fine. Trigger went to the doctor because I keep thinking I'm a dog. He wouldn't let me on the couch. It started, hasn't it? It started. It's you know that it is only going to become a problem, don't you? You know that it's going to be a problem. Well, we're losing Danny. Yeah, I know, I made a mistake. Look, guys, you know me. It's not a proper PSR stream unless I mess up. Now, come on. I'm just doing what you all expect. I'm doing what you all expect of me. You know what? I could easily go in there and make it a 10-lap race. That'll have us all a bit worried, wouldn't it? 10 laps of the Nordschleife. Or maybe I should go in there and just change. Shall I go in there and just change it to 200 just for a laugh? Shall I? Shall I go in there and change it to 200 just for a laugh? I can't, because we're just about to go racing. I'm just waiting for Track Fury to tick in, and then we'll go. Oh, 5-lapper would be good. Maybe we might do that tomorrow. Because it's my birthday tomorrow. I've completely messed up my glasses. Is Gr.x running? He's in. Oh, have we lost him? No, he's in. Surely he's in. Yeah, he's in. He's in. Right, let's get this one underway. So we've got Wheels, Rev, me, David, Pratt Racing, Gr.x Fury, 10 Racing, Tezza, and Outlaw number 1 Pops. Let's go. Number 1 Pops says, I'm up for that. I am up for that, he says. It's got me thinking then. Do we do a few longer races in the BMW? Marley, come here. Lay down. Come here, lay down, mate. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Let's give Wheels a boost. I'm being naughty here. The naughty Mitch has come out. I had to hold the bottle far too long there. Couldn't get on nearly early enough. Number 1 Pop's finding his way through. He'll like that. He will like that a lot. Unfortunately, I don't. Got to get that place back now. This is important. This has gone from being a nice casual race to being serious now. Should have been in the Elantra, it's quick, isn't it? Oh no, I couldn't see the corner there. No, number 1 Pops, come back. I've got to let number 1 win once in a while, haven't I? Please don't tell him I said that. It was a bit rude, wasn't it? Mitchell Morgan being rude. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Gr.x Fury taking an early bath. Whoa! He was going to come back and hit me then. up David got in the wall there. A little bit untidy, wasn't it? And for that, how am I ever going to catch pops if I drive like that? Get it tidy. This thing does not want to turn. We're running out of time, guys. We're running out of time here. Still there. Oh. Bend it. Bend it, bend it, bend it. Oh, I can't get round. Oh no! The rev went round. What's that about? Right, so Wheels was your winner, 901.262. Out number one, Pox in second. Brilliant result, mate. Lovely result. Only 6 seconds behind Wheels. That's good going. David in third, Jack Fury fourth, 10 Racing fifth, Tezza sixth. I got seventh, Rev in eighth, and Pratt Racing in ninth. Tezza, don't worry about it, mate. You're always going to get that in a public lobby. You always get it. You always get it. It's unfortunately it is one of the downsides to doing this. It's just the way that it is. Good night, Orbie. Good night, my friend. Right, we're going to be going in just a moment. Take care, Tezza. No, I didn't. Tezza, it's fine. I'd seen you race. Been watching a lot of people racing, and I could see that you were clean. So, in fact, a lot of people have been clean in here tonight. I've had my eye on one or two people that were a little bit suspect, but on the whole, very clean. So, Tezza, I'd love for you to race with us again sometime. Right, I'm just waiting for Duca and let me overtake, and then we'll go. I can't start this while Let Me Overtake is joining, unfortunately. Let Me Overtake is left. Duca doesn't seem to be doing anything. So we've got Wheels Racing, Rev, me, David Jack Fury, 10 Racing, Rena Toto, Number One Pops, John Mersalavo, and the Dutch. Those are your racers in this one. Vipers, 911s, M6s, the 296, Beetle, Genesis. Other than the 992s, there's a big old mix of cars in here. Take care, Tezza. Good night, my friend. Right, let's see what we can do. Hopefully I'll have a better race this time, not crash. You know I will. We're in a GR3. Sorry, 10. battle forming in front of me. I'm loving this. David out front, Rev in second, Wills in third. Oh, nearly followed Wheels onto the grass there. Now we get into my troublesome bit. I make my mistakes in. Well, hell, Wills. We can't go side by side from here. It's not possible. Oh, William, I needed you behind me. Oh, he got me. Red got me. Oh, I thought I could get up the inside there. Oh, Rev, well done. Oh, race at the end. Oh, my word. Oh, dear. Well done, Rev. That was brilliant at the end. So, oh, David was your winner. Sorry, David was your winner. Rev 001 got second. I got third. Wills with 4th, Rita Tonto in 5th, Strat Fury 6th, 10 Racing 7th, number 1 Pops with a DNF in that one. Johnny Balaslavo was still out there somewhere running around, and the Dutch was a DNF. David, Reb and me are 1, 2, 3. What a race. What a race. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Ah, that is it. That is me done. I can't do any more. I am done for the night. Oh, right, we're going to be back tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the evening, all being well, all being well. We've got some big stuff going on personally tomorrow. Not going to go into details, but it is some, yeah, it's just some stuff going on tomorrow. So there is a chance that I won't be able to race. I desperately want to, because it will be my birthday Friday night special. And I'm hoping, well, everything's all changed on its head, because I'm definitely doing a BMWs, but I'm now thinking whether we do a number of BMWs, but 3-lap races around the Nordschleife, because I've really enjoyed the Nordschleife this week, really enjoyed it. And I'm just thinking that we do all Nordschleife, and I pick maybe 4 cars and we do some half-hour races. Oh, I needed the money. I just so needed the money. I don't want a cash Kai. Oh, man alive. Not what we really wanted to do. So what I'm thinking, and I would really welcome your thoughts, guys, either in the YouTube chat or in Discord afterwards if you want, is what I'm thinking is to go manufacturer and BMW. No, don't. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's do it the easy way. What I'm thinking is we go into Brand Central and we pick 4 cars. We might actually be able to do more than 4. I'll have to have a think about it, because three laps is about half an hour. And if I'm going to do 9 to 11, that's 4. Yeah, probably 4 cars works. And what I'm thinking about doing is maybe we do a couple of road cars. Well, what I might do is do the Z4, because I used to own one of them. The M2 competition, because I'm desperate to buy one of them, and I have done for the last 10 years. Maybe we might jump into the M4 safety car. Then we go the GR4s. And then we do a GR3. I might pick one of those. And I might even pick the VGT. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to see. So I might, yeah, be interesting to see what you think as to whether you think that that would be a good thing. You'd like to watch it, for those of you that watch, and whether you'd like to race it, for those of you like to race. So I'm looking at 3-lap races, with maybe 5, maybe 6 races. The trouble is 9. That's going to take something. Yeah, it's really going to need to be 5 tops, and I'll just pick 5 of the BMWs. We'll see. Anyway, I'll be back at 9 o'clock with those tomorrow. All being well, as I said, if things go pear-shaped during the day, as they might do, then I might not be able to race. If I can't, I'll be gutted. But family comes first at the end of the day. And yeah, thank you ever so much to everybody that's liked, that has watched, that has contributed in the chat, that has subscribed. Deathly of Godwin, thank you for subscribing 3 minutes ago. Really appreciate that. And thank you, of course, to all of you that have raced with me this evening. I couldn't do this without you. For now, I am going to call it a night. Take care, look after yourselves. See you tomorrow. Bye.